Hi, and welcome to Tech of the Century. I'm your host, Ben, and in a previous video, I ripped apart a PVR that I bought for $2 at the thrift store, and I pulled out this nifty little power supply, and what I want to do with this thing is see if I can modify it to work inside of this Apple II clone computer that has a dead power supply. I bought this along with a whole bunch of other Apple II stuff from a guy at a garage sale last year, and yeah, I paid $60 for it all, a whole bunch of stuff, and this was included. The power supply is fucked in it, so we're gonna see if we can fix it. So let's pop it open. This lid comes off very easily because the Velcro, the glue on the other side of the Velcro has gotten crusty. I can fix that later though. It's not a big concern right now. Inside of here, we've got this big power supply right here. I'm a little bit worried because it says it needs minus 5 volts. I don't remember seeing minus 5 volts on this power supply. So, I may have to put a 7905 voltage regulator in here just to get that minus 5 volts. But, we'll see what we can do with the thing. Alright, so, now I gotta take the damn thing out. Look at this thing, though. Look, this thing is, this keyboard is, it's cool, but it's awful. The return key's up here, not down here. The typing is, I can't describe the feeling of this. It's nothing like a modern keyboard, not even close. This came from an old terminal or something, I'm guessing, but whatever. It's an Apple II Plus clone, and how the fuck do we get this out? Probably, yep, on the bottom we have screws. I guess I should unplug the damned thing first. This is cool because you unplug. Come on, fuck. Come on, fuck. Come on, fuck. There we go. Yeah. Apple clone knockoff ROM. That's pretty fun there. So, get the fuck back in there, and now I gotta take this apart and get the power supply out of it. This is, yeah, that's a good screwdriver. I'm happy with that one. Good, good, good. Out with you, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, it just falls, kind of falls out. So, there we go. Unplug it. Because, yeah, I tested this thing after I got it, and yeah, it was completely fucking dead. So, how do we get it apart? How do we get this thing apart? Looks like it just pops apart. Because I don't see any other way to get it apart. There's no screws, no nothing on this. I think it just... I think this bottom plate just pops off. See. Need a screwdriver. And, yeah, it just pops off. Just like nothing. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Easy shit. But yeah, this is coming out. Bridge rectifier in here. Don't need that, I don't think. I checked the fuse and everything, and it's all good. And I think the transformer's fucked. I find that happens, you know, a lot of times when there's no power going to it, that there's nothing coming out of the transformer on the other side, and that usually means it's just fucked. Where's the new power supply? Where the fuck? Oh, it's right here, stupid. So, we gotta figure out how this fucking thing is gonna mount in here. Because it is much smaller than the old one. Okay, lesson number 1. When you're taking something off that you're never gonna fucking use again, like this connector that is a pain in the ass for me, you don't want to sit there and desolder all these fucking pins. You want to destroy the shit out of it because it just makes things a hell of a lot easier. So, let's see how much we can cut off. Sometimes there's no easy way to do this. I'm just gonna get shrapnel all over the fucking place. Okay, we got that bad. I need some pliers. Where's my mini pliers? Making up songs while you work. Where's my mini pliers? I don't know. Where did my mini pliers go? Okay, I got all this fucking shrapnel. And now we need some fucking solder. Right here. Okay, take this fucker. Clean off your tip. And now start soldering this shit here. Okay, good. Now, if you can, which you should be able to, grab each of these fuckers that you want to rip out. Let's see if I can make them all stick up first. That'll just make things a hell of a lot easier. Make all these little fucking bitches stick up. There's one. There. Oh yeah, it's not going too bad now, is it? Once you're done doing that, okay, this is convenient. Now, I should be able to start heating them up and ripping them out. Come on, bitch. Yeah, bitch don't want to come out. There we go. Got one. These are in there a little tough. Fuck. Okay, number 2. There we go. That was easy. Come on, asshole. Come on, asshole. Fuck. This one's being an asshole. Fuck me. I've never seen a connector like this. I've seen stuff like it, but I've never seen one just like this. Oh, look at that. Fuck yeah. Sweet. Hey. Good. We got that all out. Now, hopefully I can find my fucking solder sucker. That's a screwdriver. That's not a solder sucker. Look in the fucking garage. I found it. Nice little drawer of fucking random tools. Okay, now let's clean all this shit up. Ah, my solder went into the fucking tube, you bitch. Oh. Nope. There we go. Okie dokie. Let's put some fresh solder on there and we're gonna clean all this shit up. Yeah. Okay, let's do our thing and suck it all off. Or as much of it off as I can. I'm all shaky now, you know? I never used to be shaky. Not when I was in my 20s. You learn how to solder in your 20s, you're laughing. Here, we need a little bit of fucking support here. There, a little bit of weight. It'll keep it steady here. There we go. That works good. Yeah, I don't use solder wick. I think solder wick is more destructive than anything. And it's a pain in the ass. I can never get it to work the way I need it to work. So I just kind of gave up on solder wick. Everybody's like, oh, use solder wick. Fuck you, use solder wick. It doesn't work. It's not for me. Some people like it. I don't know why. Some people also like those Sodapult solder suckers. Well, I'm having problems here because this fucking board keeps on moving. Okay, give me a little more weight over here. There. We got that all desoldered. Good stuff. Okay. Oh, you know what? I forgot to take this doohickey off because this is not going to be needed anymore. We're just going to adapt it to everything that's mounted on the power supply. So, grab my solder and Get rid of this shit. This one I might just desolder. Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to do it. And usually what I have is there's usually a little bit of solder left on these fucking things. Just, you know, give it a little bit of a push. Just lightly fucking give it a push in the opposite direction of where it's stuck with the soldering iron. And usually you won't have much of a problem coming out. But there's little clippies on here too. Well, they put some stuff on there to keep it solid too. Alright, well that's out. That's a nice little connector. I like that. Cool. Alright, we got her out. Right on. Yeah. Okay. So that's that. Now, this is all finished, so we're going to work on this part now. Okay. Oogie, oogie, oogie. Just gotta get these fucking wires out of here. Yeah. That one's off. That one's off. Easy shit. This one is off. And that's it for getting it out of the box anyway. Let's get this connector off. Getting wires off a fucking board is easy. You just pull on it and heat it up and pull. Done. Easy stuff. Easy, easy, easy. Yep. Got it. Do. Got it. Got it. I don't think I have any 79 series voltage regulators. I probably don't. Okay, that's done. Good. Oh, you know what? I should fucking clean those up, I guess. Oh no, I don't need to clean it up. We're throwing it away. Duh. Okay. I took this connector off, but I had to put it back on because I needed to find out where all the voltages were. So I kind of nifty little markings on here that tells me basically what hole is what voltage. So yeah, if you look at that there, you can see my little chicken scratches on there. We're gonna drill a hole through the fucking circuit board. It's gonna be a fairly large hole because I don't have any smaller bits on me at this point in time. So let's just drill a hole right there. My battery's dying. Fucker. There we go. We have a hole. An extra hole for wire. What we could do, we can also tie it in a knot if we really want to. I don't know if that's necessary. Yeah, it goes through the hole. Goes through the hole, and we shall solder it. Really great. Yeah. Ah, no, you fuck. Right? Yeah. 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 Ugh. Bitch. Alright. I'm gonna put a little hook on it. And hopefully this cocksucker stays touching that little pad there, which is what I'm going to solder it to. There we go. So yeah, this is interesting hodgepodge of a fucking job. There we go. But this is what else am I gonna do? I hope this power. I was thinking earlier. It's like fuck. I hope this power supply is powerful enough. Fuck. Nah, fuck it. We'll find out. If it starts going, then we know it's not gonna work, right? Okay. Next, we have plus 12 volts. Plus 12 volts is this nice little line here. Now the thing, no, this line right here. And the fucking thing about that is, it's a very small space for me to attach 12 volts. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to strip this a little bit more, and I'm going to put it between that point and that point, just to make sure that I got, you know, enough holding it. And it's running off the side, that should be fine. Hopefully. Well, I got that plastic piece of shit in there that's going to protect the board from the aluminum casing, which is going to be grounded. Come on, you fuck. There we go. Need a little more solder in there. This is old wire, so it's a little corrody. Corrody. There we go. Corrody. To make it really strong, all you gotta do is scrape off some of this green stuff. Let's throw some solder on that part that I scratched off and join all these good things together. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. I hope this works. It should. Theoretically, all this should work. Ooh. Ow! That's hot. That bead of solder flew off and burned my arm. That was certainly nice of it, wasn't it? Wasn't it, boys and girls? There we go. Wood. This one is going to have to go through the board. Oh, and it fits. Look at that. Look at that. We can actually use it there. Yeah, if I would have, you know, trimmed down some of this wire, I probably could have shoved it through the board, but nah, it's all good. Good. Yeah. Now that's a happy time. Blue is +5. Blue is hanging out way the fuck over here. Yellow, you have a different place to go, so fuck off. +5. There's a couple of +5s. There's a nice big wad of +5 over here. Oh, this is the wrong one. We're going into that one. There's my +5. Solder it in. I have to trim it a little after, which is fine. Come on. There we go. Flow. Yeah. There's my +5. We got everything connected except for the -12. Okay, so I'm going to completely admit that I failed making a -12 volt line for this computer. But I asked a few people who know better about Apple computers more than I do what the -12 volt line is for, and they said it was basically for old types of RAM and serial communications. So I did a little bit of looking up serial communications for the Apple II. And I think it's used on the DB25 connection on pin 10, and I don't plan on ever using that. So, like, even if I did serial communications, it would just be to transmit data to and from this machine to another machine. So, I figured I'd wire up the power supply that I hacked together anyway, and lo and behold, it does something. So this is apparently the Apple Easy 2. I've never heard of anything being called an Easy 2. So before I put this power supply back together, I want to make sure that a floppy drive will work on this machine. So let's do that. I have a disk 2 interface right here, so I'm going to plug that in. I have multiple Apple computer items sitting in my garage, so yeah. I don't know how I keep coming across Apple II stuff and Macintosh stuff, because I'm a Commodore TRS-80 guy. And a floppy drive, which I have right here. So we're going to make sure this works before I say, okay, I'm done with this power supply, and I'm going to leave it the way it is. Drive 1. There we go. These are supposed to go out the holes, I believe. Okay. You have any kind of a boot seek now? We do. We got a boot seek. Right on. Okay. That's good news. Let's see if a disk loads up. And I got a shit ton of Apple II floppies sitting here. The only game, well, there's a couple games you need for the Apple II, but the only game you really need is where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? So let's throw that in there and see if it fires up. Kind of a noisy floppy drive, isn't it? Oh, look. Damn, that loads fast. There we go. Look at that. Looks like shit on the camera, but it's there. Right on. Good stuff. Wow. I don't know if I've ever watched the intro to this. So it works. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put that. Whoa! Whoa! That's bad. Bad, 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 bad. Did they fry it? I hope not. That was not a good time. Okay, I didn't fry it. Okay, we're gonna put it back together before I do fry it. And yeah, we have an Apple II clone. I wish I had a copy of CP-M that I could try on this thing. Because this machine, maybe we'll take a quick look inside of it here before I put it all back together. It's got a Z80 processor in it, so you can run CP-M on this thing. Alright, let me get some stuff together and we'll take a look inside here. Okay, so I got my headlight on so we can take a quick look inside of this machine here. What do we got here? This is the Z80 right there. And this should be a 6502. So yeah, that's we got both processors in this thing. We got some RAM in there and just some sockets, and there's pretty much not much else in here. Somebody wired up apparently a joystick port for this thing. It's got an onboard joystick and yeah, onboard RAM and keyboard controller and all that other stuff. But other than that, there's not a whole hell of a lot else in here. We also got a RAM card, or ROM card, that's got the EZ2 Apple ROM on it. I should make copies of those chips, just to preserve them, because I don't know how many other people have a EZ2 Apple ROM. So, yeah, and the rest is pretty much just empty. Yeah. Cool stuff. Alright, so here's the finished project. Here's the finished power supply. Look how nice that looks, eh? They did it pretty good. The minus 12 volt line, I just kind of heat shrunk the end of it here so it doesn't short against anything, and then I kind of heat shrink the wire together. So it's still here in case I eventually want to put a different power supply in or whatever to get the minus 12 volt line. I don't think I will. Maybe I should clean up a little bit of heat sink schmoo in here. There we go. There, clean. So yeah, now I gotta put it together, which is very easy because the lid just snaps on. Screw it into the to the clone and fire it up. Should be great. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I got it all back together. A couple of notes. I had to move the 0 volt wire going to the connector, which goes to the motherboard. I had to move that because it was making the whole cable too short. That cable is like, there's like almost no slack in it, but it does reach the connector inside of here. Guess I could show you that. Pull the lid off here. Yeah, if you look inside of it, this wire here, there's like almost no slack in there, but it reaches now. So that was a fun time. I got too much shit on this bench, but that's what happens when you do work. So yeah, I got that. There's too much fucking crap. Alright, there we go. And then after I moved it, I turned it on and I heard some sizzling coming out of the power supply. So I opened it up. I didn't see any damage. I don't know what it was. I think it might have just been the switch. So I opened it up, checked it over. Everything looks okay, and everything still powers up and does something. So yeah, I think that everything's good. Let's see if we can. We fired up Carmen Sandiego already. Let's see if we can find something else interesting that we can fire up. The Winnipeg Apple Users Club. Huh. Oh, look at that for fun. Sure, why not? We'll see what that has on it. Never knew there was a Winnipeg Apple Users Club. Should probably archive that disc because I'm probably like the only one in the world who has a copy of it. Let's see what happens when you boot it up. Okay, on you go. Where's the video? There it is. Oh, Apple Pro DOS 1.0.2. Oh, hooray. Okay, yeah, and copyright, blah, 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 blah. I think somebody overwrote the disc. I put Pro DOS on it, and oh no, Pro DOS Logic. Okay, that's what it is. It's Pro DOS. Who cares? Anything else I got in here that's interesting? Soft disk. I got all these editions of soft disk in here. Fundamentals of programming. Trivia. Apple computer trivia. If you have any questions or problems, give us a call at blah 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 blah. Okay, well it's I don't think there's a reset button on this thing. Didn't do nothing. So you gotta do it with the switch, I guess. Oh, the Easy 2. Main Street Publishing. Play trivia. Let's play some trivia. Ooh. Scrambit, Apple version compiled. Ooh la la. Here, let's zoom in on that. You can see the screen. There we go. Okay. Scrambit. Press spacebar to begin. Let's do that. Scrambit TV, Scrambit music. I know Scrambit music. See if I'm any good at that. You want sound? Sure. Special keys. Press. Scrambit a word or pass your turn. What? What the fuck does that mean? Press escape to leave the lesson and blah blah blah. Do you want instructions? Yeah, oh no. Let's see if I can figure it out. Choose file 1 or 2. Wow, I get to choose. Holy fuck. Okay, there we go. Choose the length of the game. 5 to 10 rounds. We'll do 5. Not 15. Where's 5? I don't know if you'll recognize that. Let's try again. 5. There we go. Number of players, 1. 1. Type in your name. Ben. This keyboard is just bizarre to type on. Choose your time on the clock. Oh, we're gonna give me time because I'm working sideways here. Once sang with Weavers. Pete Seeger. Pete. Ah, fuck. Pete Seeger. Did I get it right? I guess I got it right. I don't know. Press space bar. What the hell? I get it wrong or something? 5. Okay. Hot butters. Oh, that's popcorn. Popcorn. What the fuck? Popcorn. There we go. Oh, it's happy with me. Look at that. I have to choose my time every fucking time. What bullshit is that? Better than a cold record. What? Better than a... Oh, platinum. Oh, where's L? Platinum. There we go. Okay, well, one more time here. Let's see. Me and Mrs. Jones. I don't know. Billy something. Billy Plop? Poolap? Lupa? I don't know. Billy Paul? I don't know who that is. Let's do one more, come on. Leader of the Raiders. Paul Revere. Paul Revere. I spelled it wrong. Ah, fuck. Paul P. I can't type when it's sideways. Paul Revere. Fuck you. Man, game over. Ooh. Well, wasn't that the most exciting thing I've done all day? Ooh. Okay, well, the easy 2 seems to work. So, I'm gonna go play with it, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. All right, take care.